Now here, our first cast member. She is a black belt and she's not afraid to use it. It's Allison Marushka! And for your next cast member, she's your favorite 50s actor and she's only in her 30s. Make some noise for Clara Curtis! And our next cast member, she's a con specialist, but not that kind of con. It's Palace! And this next cast member is celebrating 10 years of making things up on the spot. It's Roger Connolly! And this next cast member, he is Mr. Get Off My Lawn. It's Tyler Swartwood! And of course, this show would be nothing without our lovely host. He's the reason why Dune 2 was inspired. It's Kyle Gossett!
Hey everybody, that's absolute. Please, do it more. I look great. Welcome, I did inspire Dune 2, I am a sandworm. Thank you all for being here and supporting live local comedy. I'm Kyle, I'm your host, and this is the OKC Improv All-Stars you've come to. That's right, in this special show, we get a cast of all-stars from different groups and stuff like that, and we do one big show where we're gonna do some short-form games like you might have seen on Whose Line Is It Anyway? So this should be a super fun, super show and super special show, because as you just heard, our artistic director, our co-artistic director, Mr. Roger Connolly is celebrating 10 years of improv! Was his first level 1 student show, so in honor of that, we are playing all games that we teach in our level 1 improv. Are there any students in the house today? A few of them, so y'all know what's about to happen. We're playing a bunch of fun games and we're so excited. You guys ready to get started? Well, I'm going to assemble all of our cast up here for a game of conducted story. That's right, they will be telling us a story, but I will be the conductor because I have a power thing. And as I point at them, they will continue the story exactly where it left off. So, let's see, from someone on this side of the audience, can I get your name? Jeff? Jeff, awesome, Jeff. And from someone on this side of the audience, what is something that you really want to get accomplished in this life?
Dance! Riding a bike.
What is this over here?
Dance. Dance? I would dance, yeah.
Dance. Jeff wants to dance. That is the story of today. Right. You are about to see the one-of-a-kind story that you'll never hear again. Jeff wants to dance, and all good stories start with Once Upon a Time.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named Jeff. And after he saw the musical Billy Elliot, he said, I can do that too!
But Jeff knew that this was the 1950s when Fosse ruled the world.
And the thing about Fosse, not connected to fossils at all. It's a misnomer. There's almost no dinosaur bones in any of Fosse's musical dance numbers.
So Jeff went to the Science Museum to find fossils to dance amongst.
And boy, he did. He found so many fossils and started gathering them up to create a bag of bones that he could dance upon and dance with. And he got that bag of bones. And as he danced, though,
He heard the bones jingle and jangle in the
Dead of the night, when he knew something foul was about to happen.
He knew something foul was about to happen. Of course, what is the really foul thing that's going to happen in this story? A car wreck.
The bones came alive from the bag, and they charged out into the parking lot and stole his car.
and he started chasing after the car, but he knew he couldn't get as fast as his car's horsepower could get. So he decided to fossil fuel. And thus, he went faster through the power of the Foss.
And in that moment, Jeff knew, I'm
and Furious movie.
It's wild because 65 million years later, the Diplodocus was discovered in a car wreck. That's what it was. It was a car wreck, Jeff.
But Jeff came to through the pile and the wreckage and the burning, and he was miraculously okay because the bones had formed a cage around him to protect him, and he walked free when people were staring at him.
And that's when Jeff knew that life found a way. So he knew that he would be the one person
To really understand the evolution of dance.
That is right. We've learned so much, but just for fun, I want to know the moral of this tale.
Yes. You feel
That
everything
Must
be
jazzy.
Our story today! Everything must be jazzy. It is a requirement. Otherwise, you will be put in jail. That is right. All right, that was our story for today. And now we're moving on to our next game, which is called Professor Know-It-All. This is for Clara, Kendon, and Allison. Give it up for them! Now, these folks are going to be an expert on a subject. What subject are they an expert in?
algebra.
Algebra. This is the world's foremost algebra expert, and here's the trick. They are linking arms because they are one person, one unit, one entity, and they can only speak one word at a time. So this algebra teacher is going to introduce themselves one word at a time.
Hello,
I,
Mr.
Aldo.
Flippant.
Mr. Aldo Flippant, everybody. Mr. Aldo Flippant, the world's foremost expert on all things algebra 1, 2, and college. What questions about algebra do we have today?
Why did they mix the numbers and letters together?
Great question. Let's get with the basics. Why mix letters and numbers?
Well,
You
See,
it,
is
because
you,
are
not
the
most
intelligent.
person,
here.
So
you,
Must
mix
the,
letters
and
the,
numbers
to
make,
N
answer.
Yes, the answer is you're dumb. So we had to. What other questions about algebra do we have today?
What's the relation between algebra and the geometry?
Oh, yes. Let's find the relationship between algebra and my least favorite subject, geometry.
they,
are
Bitter.
brothers,
in
Affair A.
that,
must
See
the,
dark
days.
of,
war.
Have you guys seen The Lion King? It's much like Mufasa and Scar. What other questions about algebra do we have today?
Who is X?
Great. Who is X?
Who's X? Who's
Yeah.
X?
Yeah, who is X?
Well,
X.
is,
my
Sister.
that,
betrayed
Me.
and,
our
Family.
so,
therefore
We
no,
nothing
about
We don't talk about X. That's the answer. We have time for one more question about, this could be about algebra or it could be about life, the mystery of life, anything at all.
What's better than algebra?
Algebra professor. What is better than algebra?
well,
you,
heathen.
Nothing! Give it up for our algebra professor! You guys having a great time so far? Excellent. Well, our next game is called Columns. It is for Roger and Tyler. And I need 2 volunteers from the audience who don't mind. We got one right here. And one right here. One in the back. Yeah, come on up.
Quinn.
Nick and Quinn. Give them a round of applause. All right, Nick and Quinn, Roger and Tyler are going to do a scene, and at any point they can tap you on the shoulder lightly, and then you will fill in the blank with one word, just like a Mad Lib, okay? Just fill in this blank of the sentence. So if Roger said something like,
I've always been afraid I'll wake up covered in
Mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
then that would be the truth. And if Tyler said something
I
like,
hope I wake up covered in
Pirate.
pirate.
me too. Okay. Alright, so they will be doing a scene, and at any point they'll tap them on the shoulder, and they'll have to fill in the blank. So can I get an occupation?
Doctor!
Doctor, and can I get it, from this side, can I get an adjective?
Army.
Shiny. I heard shiny doctor. Your suggestion is shiny doctor, and we're going to count this scene down in 3, 2, 1, action. Do that with me.
3, 2, 1,
Can't take the pressure anymore, man.
No, you can't. But I will fix it. I will reach into your body with my skill and remove all that makes you inadequate and replace it with things that make you great.
You know how many inadequacies I have? I am terrible at
Punctured. Punctured.
punctured.
Yep. They're both terrible at punctures and hearing because your eardrum was punctured the one time. Left you deaf in one ear. Stop one. I'm going through the ear, replacing your punctured eardrum with a
Stethoscope.
stethoscope. That's an instrument I use for hearing, so it will work out perfectly.
That means I can hear the hearts of everyone I come across. If I can hear someone's heart, I can tell a truth about them, like
Lemons.
lemons.
Yes, Stanley, my next stop will be your language center in your brain. Where I can refine your processing. Yes, you'll be able to tell that they love the smell of lemon-scented linens. And that you'll make a home for them. And all I have to do is reach deep into your brain and put one crucial element that you don't really expect in the brain normally, and that is, of course,
A jar.
a jar.
A brain jar?
A jar to catch your ideas in. Right now, your ideas are flitting about left and right like fairies on a wing, or like a
Pineapple.
pineapple on a staircase. It just won't stay still. But once you have a jar in your brain, Stanley, your thoughts will be in one place.
I've always wanted to have an idea. Wait, I think I'm having one. What if I invented a new type of
Kate Middleton.
Kate Middleton?
Sure, that would be great for a while, but it'll probably just disappear and no one ever hear about it again. We want something that will last, that will stand the test of time, like a
Potato.
potato.
Or like a
Lemons.
Lemons. You're very stuck on. I'm just gonna put the jar in right away. I'm gonna use this sophisticated brain device called.
so many uses for lemons. Sorry.
It's okay. It's called an okay. It only sticks out a little bit.
I'm gonna use a lemon to save the world from
Fire.
fire.
Of course. That's right. The fire can't stand up to that level of acidity.
Everyone knows about the flame retardancy of a lemon.
Yes, of course. I know that. I'm a famous doctor. There's 5 things that will put out a fire, and that's, of course, lemon, number 1.
Gorillas.
And
Gorillas, number 2.
Starbucks.
Starbucks, number 3.
Pink.
The color pink, number 4.
number 5 is
Peaches.
peaches.
Of course. Now let's just explain how each of those work. The lemon we've established is acidity.
Right.
The gorillas, of course, just beat the fire out.
Starbucks has a lot of just liquid.
A lot of times, even if you ask for less ice, they just replace it not with coffee, but with some sort of filler. So it's just all liquid almost always. And then, of course, the color pink is just like fire, but less. So it's already less the fire. It's already, the red is going out already. And then, of course, the last thing you said, that we all remember.
Which was?
Peaches!
Peaches!
What you do is, there's millions of them. There's millions of peaches. Peaches for me. You shake the tree, they fall. Peaches in a can work.
Put there by a man.
Yes. I really love your peaches. I want to shake your trees.
And that's our game! Give it up for I suddenly am craving a peach and a lemon. I don't know why. Here we are. All right, moving on to our next game. This is called the alphabet game. So what these folks are going to be doing is we're going to have two people start the first scene, and they'll be doing a scene at any point. They're going to have to keep using the next. I haven't explained this game in a year. Every line has to start with the next letter of the alphabet. There you go. Yes, applause for me. Thank you so much. I am professional. And they will begin each sentence with the next letter of the alphabet. If someone hesitates or misses letter of the alphabet, because we can put these people through the ringer, they're all stars, then we're just going to go out of there. Can you practice that with And there will be a trombone. Yes, I forgot about that. Awesome. Cool. Well, to get started, can we please get a location where all of these scenes might take place?
Florida.
Someone's very excited about Florida. And then I also heard Applebee's. So an Applebee's in Florida. All right, that's where all these. Yeah, so that's where all these scenes will take place. We'll go click up out of there when someone misses, and then someone will replace them. Can we get a letter of the alphabet we're starting on?
C.
What's right here? C. We're going to start on the letter C. All right, so let's begin alphabet games. Count with me down in 3, 2, 1, action!
Can't even eat through this food. It's disgusting.
Diana, we came to the flagship Applebee's in Florida because this is the first place that Applebee's existed. This is prime Applebee's. This is before it was contaminated by the world.
Everyone recommended it, but they were all wrong.
For goodness sake, Diana, they can't all be wrong.
Go ahead, try it.
How did it get so disgusting?
I don't know. I didn't make it. You wanted me to be here, Fred. That's where we are.
Just because I wanted to rekindle our relationship and I thought the Applebee's would be there for us, doesn't mean I thought everything through.
Keep making it about our emotional relationship, buddy. It's actually about the food.
Lick me up and down, Diana. I don't know what it is to please you. If you're not happy, I'll leave.
My mom.
What was it?
It's him.
It's M? In?
Well, I don't know if that last line counts, so I think it's him. No, you're still in. Go.
Melons are an essential part of this recipe.
No. Don't you bring melons into this conversation.
Of course I will.
Please. I am begging you.
Quit pointing your finger at me, Melvin.
Really? You're gonna use my first name up in here?
So I will.
Try my patience.
Verily I say unto thee. It's you.
It's you.
Unusual circumstances, us meeting here.
Verily, I do declare.
Well, I haven't seen you in quite a long time.
Xanax, I've been taking a lot of Xanax.
You too?
Zoos have them just in a little dispenser.
Animals and Xanax? Count me in.
But it's not the same feeling that you give me.
Cheetah.
Don't mind me. I'm just messing up the letter count.
Everybody wants to be part of this show.
Forget that guy.
Gosh.
Out of there. We're on F.
No. He did G. I did D as my walkthrough.
Oh.
He did say he was there to mess up the letter count.
Well, I'm the host and when I say wrong.
Hey, baby, thanks for coming to the family reunion.
Irene, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Just saying that.
Keep your hands to yourself now.
Lick me up and down. Oh,
As you can tell, we've all played that game very recently. Beautiful. This next game is called Change. It's for Claire and Palace. Give it up for them. These two will be doing a scene, and I have this magic bell, which I can ring, and if anytime I ring it, they have to change the last thing they said, and I will keep dinging until I like it. And whatever is the last thing they said has to be the true thing. So if Palace said something like,
I love applesauce. I hate applesauce. I want to go to Brazil.
yeah, that's right, exactly how it'll work, and then going to Brazil would be the truth, which who doesn't, I guess. And so, to get them started, what is their relationship? Like, they're cousins or they're...
Lovers.
Lovers! All right, they're lovers. And of course, what is a really strong emotion?
Sadness.
Hey!
Hate lovers. That's what I heard. Lovers and hate. All right. That is going to be the beginning of our scene. We're going to see change in 3, 2, 1.
Georgina, I can't handle that you won't look at me. I hate it. I just hate it.
Sally Ann, you better stop looking in my general direction.
But Georgina, your hair is so beautiful. I just want to touch it, and I know we're not supposed to touch each other because we signed that Linton.
I know my hair is like a Pantene commercial. I know my hair is crack-a-lackin'. I'm off to McDonald's floor with this mop.
And as disgusting as that was, I still love you.
Maybe I don't deserve love.
You do, even with all the ketchup and mustard and meat byproducts. Even with the tiles of dirt. Even with the muck of madness in your hair. Even with that grotesque pink headband. Even with your pet monkey. I still love you.
You notice Charles?
I notice him almost as often as I notice you.
Not everybody notices my macaque. Not everyone notices my chimpanzee that can't swim. Not everybody.
No! Georgina, finish your sentence! I need to know all the 60,000
It's all about making them wait, Sally Ann.
Wait,
I'm doing it. You're making me do it.
are you saying the only reason I love you is because you manipulated me into loving you because you always make me wait?
Yes.
So it's not real? This whole time, I thought our love was real. Now I hate that I love you even more. Now I hate that I can't touch you even more. Now I hate your monkey, Charles. I hate you.
You be nice to Charles.
Every time I look at Charles, he reminds me of you. And I know what a farce our love was.
You be nice to Charles. Charles is just a sensitive monkey.
surprise. Hey, this next game is called Forward Reverse. It's for myself, for Allison, and for Kendon, everyone. Now, what's going to happen is we'll be doing a scene, and Roger is going to explain what's going on.
All right, so they'll be doing a scene, and then I, from the outside, will be able to call forward or reverse, and they'll have to either redo everything they just did or keep going forward. It's like I have remote control, but I can control everything they're doing. It's like the movie Click, but more people will have seen it once we do the show. So to get us started, what is a complicated circumstance that you only ever see on television or in movies?
Lost in Venice.
It's true. I never see anybody lost in Venice in real life. So you guys are lost in Venice. Is where you're going to start, and then I will mess you up as you go. And the scene starts in
3, 2, 1, action!
I'm lost. Well, the water is nice. We can at least take a dip.
A reverse!
The water is nice. At least we can take a dip. I'm lost.
Forward!
I'm lost.
Reverse!
I'm lost.
Forward!
I'm lost.
Reverse!
I'm lost.
Forward!
I'm lost. Well, the water is nice. I think we should take a dip. Ooh.
Reverse!
The water is nice. I think we should take a dip.
Forward!
The water is nice. I think we should take a dip.
Reverse! Forward! Reverse! Forward!
Ooh, it's cold. No. Whoa, that was a mistake.
It's out of my water.
Oh gosh, it's a dawn.
Reverse!
Oh gosh, it's a dawn.
Get out of my water.
Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, it's cold. The water looks nice. I think I want to take a dip. I am lost.
Forward!
I am lost. The water looks nice. I think I want to take a dip. Ooh. Oh, it's much colder than I thought. Oh, that was a mistake.
Get out of my water.
Oh, it's the dawn. The dawn? We've got a machine gun.
I am tired of tourists showing up in my country.
Reverse!
I am tired of tourists showing up in my country.
Oh, you've got a machine gun. The dawn?
Get out of my water.
Forward!
Get out of my water.
Slow motion.
Oh, the dawn. She's got a machine gun.
I am tired of tourists showing up in my country.
Regular speed, but Italian.
Get the thing, take them.
What are you saying to us? What are you That game brought to you by Olive Garden. Awesome. You guys having a great time still? Awesome. So are we. This next game is called Waiter. It is for Tyler, Roger, and for Palace. Give it up for them. Tyler is going to be the waiter of Palace and Roger's characters. And at any time, Roger or Palace may say, "Oh, did you notice our waiter looks like da-da-da-da-da?" That means they're giving something for Tyler to do. It's going to be super fun, super silly, and I'm out of breath. What is... Ooh, the water. What's a kind... And other than Italian, what's a kind of restaurant they're going to? I heard...
Chick-fil-A.
I heard Red Lobster. Yes, I heard Red Lobster. What's a strange reason you might be meeting at Red Lobster?
Divorce!
A divorce! Meeting at Red Lobster for divorce. Tyler's our waiter. Count this thing down with us in 3, 2, 1, action!
I can't believe you wanted to come back to the place where we had our wedding reception. For us to sign a divorce papers.
Well, it's the last time I'll be eating those cheddar biscuits since I have to go back out on the market.
You can't use our pet names for intercourse. We're getting a divorce.
Why not? It's the last time I can call you. Oh, hey.
Here, just brought you some water. I'll be your server. Let me go ahead and take care of that straw for you. I'll be your server. Can I get you any of our specialty drinks, Coke products, tea, anything like that?
You're so attentive to our needs.
What's like the slowest thing that takes the longest time to prepare that would really extend like a meal for longer than normal?
Lobster juice.
Okay, I'll have the lobster juice, please.
Great.
Whatever you suggest.
Okay, it's gonna be lobster juice. All right.
Well, he was a tall drink of lobster juice. Maybe I'll just go after our waiter.
Why? Why is this happening? Why can't we just make it work out? I mean, our waiter was so weird. Did you notice he kept working at the phrase licking me up and down? I don't even know if that's a real phrase.
He definitely said that, and he didn't just say it to me. He said it to you. He said it to everybody. He just wanted to lick everybody up and down.
Ooh.
But I also noticed that he seemed to be doing some clown tricks while he was talking to us.
That classic clown tricks that we all do.
like the flower thing and the balloon thing, you know, clown tricks.
I never realized how absorbent these cheddar biscuits were until I used them to soap up my tears.
Some freshly squeezed lobster juice. Lick me up and down.
Well,
Lick me up and down.
I haven't heard that in so many years.
Thought about any like appetizers? You want to get to the entree?
No. I think we'll do multiple courses of appetizers, followed by multiple courses of an entree, and then probably a bunch of desserts. Just whatever's going to make it the longest.
A lobster for the lady.
You made me a lobster. I'll have a lobster for dinner, but not this one.
Take a little sniff of this flour. Squeeze.
Oh, got it!
I got you.
If my,
Honk, honk.
my face wasn't already covered in tears, I'd be soaking wet. Could we have the endless shrimp
Of course.
for an appetizer?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
I'll
Just
see how
one.
with that,
Just
yeah.
one in
Yeah.
the shrimp.
Oh, so we're sharing again. This is going great. Thank you.
This is just so great. He's hilarious.
It's great that our love is rekindling. That's great too, right?
You just always ate more
Excuse
than
me, folks. Lick me up and down.
I love that we've decided not to get a divorce and we're getting back together and probably going to have a kid. But did you notice that our waiter keeps breaking off into like big character soliloquy monologues where he's just a totally different person, just staring off in the dark, like just dropping very dramatic and intense monologues.
Yes. It felt like maybe there were asides from a film noir. Yes, it was crazy.
And then still they look me up and down and the
Yeah.
clown stuff.
Oh yeah. Intense monologue.
Did you see the size of his shoes?
Did you see the size of his lobster?
got your, sorry. In the shrimp, there we go. Lick me up and down. Wait. You ever been through war? You ever look your enemy in the eye as you stab him in the heart with a bayonet? It's war, man! Don't blow my war story!
Hong Kong.
So, any desserts?
Well, I think she still wants the lobster. See how attentive I am? And I would take, what's the, anything with snouts. Do you have to catch the snouts? Anything that, like escargot, but the...
Hey, check this out. There's a big ass on top of my car. Escargot.
I desperately want you and me to work and to be a family again.
I just think that it's a little too late.
Well, I'm just saying, but I would understand if you left me for the waiter.
Yeah.
Oh, hey folks, hi, I'm the general manager here. I just want to make sure you're doing all right with your server, everything's okay?
Yeah, he made me a lobster.
Oh, okay, all right. You haven't made any critiques about the food, right? Because he assumes that all critiques about the food is like making fun of Taylor Swift and gets really offended.
I was a cop for 25 years. My wife got sick. I had to steal some drugs to make some money quick. Am I a bad guy? Some say yes. The judge certainly did. That's why I'm here in the county jail.
Hong Kong.
What the hell were you saying about Taylor Swift? Was somebody out here talking bad about her?
I just said we're only down to 13 shrimp.
I might have missed part of that conversation. I'm not 100% sure if I'm angry about this right now.
Well, 13's her favorite number, so maybe that's what keyed you.
All right.
Did you notice how he keeps leaving and coming back in as if he's going through an intricate like security system with like
Yeah.
laser beams, like he's some sort of cat burglar?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and while singing and humming tunes. It was so exciting.
Smoke bomb. It was a Cold War.
Extra points to Tyler for everything. Folks, we have time for one more game. Y'all want one more game? This game is called Love is Like and Rogers in the Hot Seats. Because we're celebrating 10 years of Roger doing improv. Of course, he can make jokes at his own expense if he wants. This game is called Love is Like. We're going to be comparing our love to your suggestion for Roger. So can we please get an object that's been in your car recently?
Drugs.
Voice down here. Slime. Our love is like slime.
Darling, our love is like slime. Circa Nickelodeon 1990s.
I don't know. This is the key word.
Roger. Sweet Roger. Our love is like slime. It needs to be reactivated every once in a while when it gets a little thick.
Roger, our love is like slime. I'm sorry for not warning you before I ghost busted.
Can I get a suggestion of something that's been in your pocket other than your phone or lint?
Sourdough.
Sourdough. I'll ask questions later.
Roger, our love is like sourdough. We all tried to make it in 2020, but none of us succeeded.
Roger, our love is like sourdough, and I need gas to get started.
Roger, our love is like sourdough. If you killed someone, I'd help you Pillsbury the body. No one else is stepping up! No one else is stepping up!
Roger! Sweet Roger! Our love is like sourdough. Yeasty.
Yummy! Can I get one more suggestion of anything at all?
I watch.
Wendy's.
What's over here?
Haiku.
Haiku.
Wow.
Roger, our love is like haiku. I'm not counting. It's a little bit short and a little bit long.
Darling, our love is like a haiku. I really like you.
Roger, our love is like haiku. If you didn't help me bury the body, I'll kill you too.